What is up, guys? My name is Matt Workman for Cinematography Database, and we are here with Rob Bessette at Finish Post. And this is a professional coloring house. So if you've never seen what a professional coloring place looks like, it looks like this. It's pretty awesome. He's got the full spaceship command center here, and Rob controls the whole room. So this is gonna be fun. We're gonna do a little tour, and we're gonna look a little bit at the system and learn a little bit more what it means to be a professional color house. So Rob, tell me a little bit about what you do here. What does your day-to-day look like?
Most of my work consists of commercials. I do some movies, some short films, music videos, things like that. But I generally work with ad agencies and working on commercials.
Well, I shoot a lot of commercials, but for the last 5 years, I haven't colored, like physically touched the wheels or done any coloring myself. Typically, I'll shoot a project and I have some idea of the look, but really it goes out of my hands in most cases, and that's where someone like Rob comes in. So tell me about the interaction that usually happens between you and the DP or you and the director. Like, who are you usually working with?
Well, I normally have a conversation with the DP or the director to talk about what kind of looks they want to achieve, what kind of style they're trying to pull across, and basically how they want the commercial to look in general. Well, we're currently running Resolve 12.5, which is the latest version of Resolve. Resolve used to be DaVinci before Blackmagic bought it, and that's what I learned on, and that's where I came up on. So the transition was pretty straightforward. I think we've been on Resolve since version 7. So yeah, you can download it for free on their website, or the paid version is $1,000, which has some really nice extra bells and whistles on it. So this is my main grading monitor. This is a Sony OLED monitor, color calibrated, which is obviously extremely critical to make sure we're seeing what we're seeing. And you generally don't want to grade on a user interface because this is what it's going to look like on TV, and this is what you need to see it as. So by working on the control panel, we can control the highlights. You see, like right here, all the interaction between the two. This is my monitor. These are my scopes, which are behaving the same way. So my gain comes down. Those are my highlights coming down. My midtones up and down, and my shadows up and down. So all those things you can control here, you see here, and the image is represented over here on this side. So they all kind of flow together.
Look, I'm a colorist now. I'm doing colorist things here.
So I mean, we're seeing footage that's 4K, 6K, even 8K footage now with the red coming in with the weapon and all that stuff. So, we have to be able to run this back in a time when I have clients paying to work with me, paying to sit with me, where things run real time, nice and smooth, there's no hiccups. I mean, I have Resolve on my laptop, and if I tried to put an 8K shot in my laptop, it might explode. We're running on a Linux system. I'll show you what we got in here. So here she is. This is where all the magic happens. So basically this is our patch bay here. So if I need to route anything to a different room, I can do that. Sometimes if we're coloring something that's like dailies or a movie, we'll send it into our screening room so it can be viewed in there, and obviously into other rooms as well. We just want to make sure that everything can go into one place or another if need be. And down here is where the GPUs are and the CPUs and all the hardware is at. And I'm not even going to pretend like I know every bit of it, because I don't, because I'm a colorist and not an engineer. So basically this is where the client supervises the session. Generally there's a creative director from an agency or a director or DP sitting here, just making sure that everything's happening the way they want it to. And we have a lighting setup here, which is very specific to color correction. Actually going to darken it down here a little bit because this is what it's supposed to be like. So here we are in our setup that we have. And then this is where I sit, and an assistant sits over here with the whole creative team back up here. And this is kind of where we settle in. And so we'll go through, create our looks, and then like how does this feel to you? Does this feel like this is matching okay?
Yeah, you just brighten up the face just a little bit.
Yeah, sure. So. Feel better?
Cool, so that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what a professional coloring suite looks like. We learned a little bit about coloring, saw some stuff. And hopefully we're gonna come back for other episodes and we can talk about things like LUTs. I know that that's a big thing that I have questions about. I think that you guys do as well. And if you're interested in seeing more about how professional colorists work, I mean, this is it.